สวัสดีครับพบกับผมป้าใหม่บูนะครับกับเกม Dragon Age อีกครั้งนะครับหลังจากคราวที่แล้วที่ผมต้องใช้เพลงตากสินมหาราชเป็นชื่อคลิปเนาะแหมอันนี้ก็ตามองตาเราก็ยังตัวเล็กนี่เราตัวเล็กนะเนี่ยดูดิเห็นไหมอืม
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive.
นายยังมีชีวิตอยู่
I thought you were dead for sure.
ฉันนึกว่านายตายแล้วฉันยังไม่ตายต้องขอบคุณแม่ของโมริแกนแหละ
Doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean. But what do we call you? You never told us your name.
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
เฮ้ยช่องผมนี่หนีเสียงพัดลมไม่พ้นเนาะเมื่อไรจะได้โปรแกรมต่อและอาร์ดีใครจะสนว่าเธอเป็นใครอะตอนนี้ต้องการความช่วยเหลือ
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
เราควรติดต่อเคียววาเดนที่เหลือนะ
Kaelin already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time. คุณจะช่วยเราไหมอะเฟรเมล
Me, I am just an old
Kaya
boy who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose.
ก็
Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
เราก็ต้องการพันธมิตรนั่นแหละ
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
ทำไมจะไม่ได้ไม่ใช่สิ่งที่เคียววาเดนทำ
So
แล้ว
you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. ขอบคุณทุกอย่างเฟรเมล No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, Before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be
ให้
joining
ลูกไปกับเรา
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
อืมฉันคิดว่านี่เป็นความคิดที่ยอดเยี่ยมนะ
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
ดีเลย เราจะให้เธอร่วมทางด้วย
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
ฉันไม่มีปัญหา
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
รอแป๊บหนึ่ง
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
ควรเริ่มดำเนินการได้แล้วแหละ
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Oh, 'tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
ผมยังไม่ตั้งแคมป์นะผมไปนี่ก่อนระหว่างทางเราเจอหมาอ๋อไม่อันนี้กลับเข้าตรงนี้ก่อนนี่
And
มัน
I
ที่อำนา
expect
จ
each
เล
of
ย
you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
เอาง่ายๆเลยครับพ่อตากษัตริย์จะยึดอำนาจเนี่ย
doing what is best.
Did he also do what
ตอน
was
นี้มัน
best for
ข้าง
your
ในมัน
husband?
กระสับกระส่าย
Your
แล้วอะ
Majesty?
ตอนนี้อะไรอ้าวเฮ้ยยังไม่ตายเหรอมานี่หนูโอ้โหไอ้พวกเวรหมาตัวเดียวยังพวกมันทำลายแกจะไหมไอ้หนู
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
ก็อยากได้หมาแบบนี้มานานแล้วอ่ะเอาไปด้วยแล้วกันล็อกกี้ครับผม
All right.
ไปกันเลยไอ้หนูอันนี้เมืองแรกนะมาอย่างนี้
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move
ต้อง
on.
จ่าย10 เหรียญฉันไม่ใช่ผู้ลี้ภัยเว้ย
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
ไม่จ่ายเว้ย
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
จะลองดูก็ได้นะ
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
ไอ้พวกสังคมเขาก็กำลังเดือดร้อนกันทั่วหน้าแทนที่จะเห็นแก่ความเดือดร้อนคนอื่นเราสร้างเดือดร้อนเพิ่มให้พวกเอง
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
เกียร์เป็นอาชญากรเว้ย
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
ตายซะ
I'm not going down without a fight.
ไอ้พวกบ้าคือคนแบบแย่นะครับผมมองตรงคนนี้นี่สันดานเสียเลยแหละที่ดูดีว่าเขาก็กำลังแบบมันมีใครบ้างไม่เดือดร้อนกับสงครามครั้งนี้แล้วคุณมาทำอย่างนี้
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
คุยตรงประเด็นดิ
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
ฉันจะคิดออกมาเริ่มกันเลย
Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
อันดับแรกคือเข้าหมู่บ้านนี้ก่อน ซึ่งตอนนี้ก็ใช้คำนี้ได้นะเละเทะไปหมดแล้วอ่ะ
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
Don't you see how scared
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of the forest? Much more interesting.
ผมว่าผมจะมาตอนมันจะมีร้านเหล้าอยู่แถวเนี้ยเดี๋ยวผ
To
มจะ
you,
เข้าไปในร้านเหล้าก่อน
perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about...
Do that. If you... Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. We've had
Yeah.
refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
ขอบคุณที่บอกนะ
Good luck wherever you might go.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It's sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
เราฆ่าโจรไปแล้วแต่ผมจะไปร้านเหล้ากันไงครับ
Of course.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so?
หาได้ดื่มกันดิหาได้ดื่มกัน
Well, look what we have.
เจอทหารโลแกน
I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking
ผม
refuge.
เอาตัวนี้ก่อนนะ
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
ดูเหมือนเขาต่อสู้นะ ก็ยินดีจัดให้
Right. Let's make this quick.
I'm yet to see.
Surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
งั้นกันเป็นรายงานกับรถ
What do you want to tell him?
บอกเขาว่าอะไร
I'll tell him.
เกรียววอร์เดน
Now.
รู้ว่าเกิดอะไรขึ้น
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
แล้วคุณเป็นใครล่ะ
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
เรียกฉันว่าไมบูก็ได้ถ้าต้อง
Those
การ
men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you
แนะนำตัวไปก็ไม่มีใครเรียกชื่อ
forget. That's why I'm coming along.
ฉันต้องการความช่วยเหลือนะเป็นเรื่องจริง
And the Maker wants me to go with you.
งั้นก็เชิญเข้ามาอยู่ในกลุ่มได้
You believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
เอามาออก
Indeed.
เขาเอานางคนนี้แล้วเอานางเข้ามึงตั้งท่าทำไมเนี่ยผมเพิ่งรู้ว่าคนเนี้ยเขาเป็นโลกสายธนูเพราะนั้นผมต้องหาธนูให้นางด้วยแล้วก็มีดแล้วที่นางเป็นโลกอ่ะนางก็คงเนี่ยมันต้องเช็คดูก่อนว่าตัวเราเองใส่อะไรอยู่ถึงจะเอาไปคนอื่นเขาเนี่ยไอรอนเอาเหล็กให้เมื่อวานจะพูดนะ
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt, but I got other gear to sell.
มีอะไรหลายอย่างเพื่ออยากเปลี่ยนอาวุธเอ้าเลยเก็บเงินไว้ดีกว่าอ้าวฉันทำกระดูกม้าเหรอ
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
อาหารหมดเหรอ
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. อะไรพ่อค้าได้บ้างอ่ะ Odd thing to be doing, but we'd appreciate it. care about food, take it up. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
แล้วคือภารกิจทำยาพิษแล้วนี่ทำได้ไหมอะขายขวดเปล่าแล้วนี่มีขายไหม
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, sad. There should be enough around to make some.
เอาเวนดีนี่ผมอยากคิดไม่เป็นนี่หว่าลืมไปท็อกซิก
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see? Oh, there should be enough around to make some.
โอเคครับเดี๋ยวยังไงผมจบการแชร์ช่วงนี้ไว้เพียงเท่านี้ก่อนนะครับถ้าชอบอย่าลืมกดไลค์กดแชร์กด Subscribe เป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยนะครับสำหรับวันนี้ก็สวัสดีนะครับ